we get started by you telling us a little bit more about yourself?
I am a native Washingtonian.
Yes.
I was born here at Freedman's Hospital, which is Howard University. I was raised here. I am a proud graduate of the DC public school system.
Yes.
I went to the University of Pittsburgh to undergraduate school. And little known fact, I did 2 years of law school at the University of Pittsburgh.
Nice, nice, wow, wow.
And then I left law school for a couple of years, and then I transferred to Antioch.
I see.
From Antioch, Neighborhood Legal Services Program for the first time.
Right, right.
Then to a small firm that did affordable housing issues, and then to the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development.
Yes.
And then I saw this job, and I came back to NLSP, which has been one of the loves of my life. In terms of Antioch, I met a whole bunch of students from Antioch at a Balsa convention.
Wow, okay.
And I had just gotten to the point where I was looking around and saying, this isn't quite what I thought law school would be like. And I wasn't really happy with it. And I met these people from Antioch, and they talked about being in law school at Antioch. They particularly talked about the clinical program at Antioch.
Sounds like the draw to Antioch for you was the clinical experience.
And not just the clinical experience, but like-minded people.
In what way?
So they thought about the law kind of the way I did, which is that the law is this tool to advocate for people who are disenfranchised, for people who don't have means, people who are oppressed. So it was that same sort of thought pattern that was running through the people that I met at the Balsa Convention. And I thought, there are people like me.
Wow. I want to point out, you're running for the Board of Governors. And what is it that propelled you to make that choice to run, and what can we hope for should you, if elected, to see from you?
I'm running for the DC Bar Board of Governors for a couple of reasons. One is that I wanted to elevate legal services, and particularly NLSP, because that's my organization, right? But more than that, we are all acutely aware of who is on the Bar Board of Governors. We know when we have legal services representation, we know when we have people who are part of the pro bono committee, a community, or, and I say community when I'm talking about people who are part of pro bono council or something like that. We know when those people are involved with the DC Bar. This point in time, this is critical. And so part of what I'm hopeful for is that having done service at legal services in a private law firm, as a senior executive in the federal government, that I understand more of the pockets of attorneys. And in understanding that hopefully I can pull those pockets together and build coalitions. We've got to pay attention not just to the strategic plan, which points up the access to justice, which of course is my main sort of framework here, but also how do you achieve that? How do we create pro bono work for attorneys that are experiencing that sort of rush kind of deal? Because you're new, you're an associate, you're trying to make partner. You're not necessarily trying to give up a whole lot of time to do pro bono work, not because you don't want to, but because it detracts from the number of hours that you spend doing the regular work. So I think one of the things that we have to do is be innovative about our pro bono opportunities.
So with that, thank you so much, Karen, for joining us. It's been an insightful conversation. I've learned so much just in a few moments, and I'm so looking forward to see what you do in our community going forward.
And I want to thank you guys. I really love being here. I think that this is just a great place to be. And you're a fantastic interviewer.
Thank you.